Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing, guys? Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are all having a great morning so far. And for those that are still sleeping, get up. Get up. Get up. Nah, just kidding, guys. But yeah, guys. Hey, I'm an early bird. Always been. I'm gonna take that back. I started being an early bird, but I used to be an early bird when I was in high school and college. I sort of took a break, but now we're getting back in that rhythm. It's been about a month already of consistency, eating right, trading, just taking care of responsibilities, waking up early, taking care of personal tasks, accomplishing goals. So let's keep it up, guys. I hope you guys are also having a good impact on your daily routines. And I hope we can all make some money today. That's what it's all about, right? So, gold. Let's just take a minute for a moment. I went to sleep when gold was around. Let's take a look at this. Where was gold when I went to sleep? Gold was trading right around 1910, 1900 levels. I wake up and we're at 1891. Now, I always emphasize this, guys, but we must take a look at the fundamentals first. I just wanted to show you guys where gold was trading at. Pretty incredible. We haven't been trading at these levels since August 23rd. So it's been about a little over a month since we've traded near these levels. So let's see what gold will possibly do for the next couple hours, maybe day or two. All right, so let's go over here real quick. Let me just take care of something. Alright, guys, so let's go to the fundamentals. Forex factory. Now, I know I took a look at it yesterday, so I know for a fact we don't have high impact news as predicted. Of course, we don't. I was prepared. Yesterday, I was caught off guard, guys. That is why I always like to look at the fundamentals to see what's going on. I don't want to get caught off guard by something that, I could have prevented. So in this case, we should be good with no unexpectancies. There's only FOMC member Kashkari speaking. I believe she is speaking in Minneapolis. No, she's speaking. It doesn't say where she's speaking, but white traders care. Set the nation's key. Okay. I don't think they'll be going over that those things today, though. That was Fed Chairman Powell speaking in regards to that last week. Core durable goods orders and crude oil inventories. So we should be good today. None of this news should really impact us much. Let's take a look at FinViz. Oh, wow. Okay, so most of our stocks are red, right? What can this tell us, guys? It also is telling us that on the one-day relative performance, we are currently down 1.14% on Dow. We're currently down 1.57% on Nasdaq, and we're down 1.5% on the S&P 500. So let's go take a look at our Forex pairs, see how our Forex pairs are performing on the one-day relative performance. So we've got gold against the dollar, bearish, of course. Euro USD, bearish. GBP USD, bearish. USD JPY, bullish. USD CHF, bullish. USD CAD, bullish. NZD USD, bearish. So the US dollar is outperforming most of its pairs. As we can see, there's a little bit of indecision with some pairs, but it is still strong confirmations that the dollar is outperforming its pairs and that it is bullish on a one-day relative performance. So now we know what to expect when we're looking at the technicals, right? Now let's go take a look at our third resource, investing.com. major indices. Yep, okay, perfect. Now we have it correlating. Dow is currently down 1.14%, S&P 500 1.5%, and Nasdaq 1.57%. So everything is correlating. Well, not everything, but both Forex Factory, FinViz, and investing are correlating with one another. So now we can go take a look at our technicals and check out what's going on here. What's going on? All right. So we have on gold, we had this trend line that we seem to have respected as well. What makes a trend line valid, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. The more touches, the better, right? So we had this trend line near 1935 area, where we also had this high time frame level of resistance. Now we rejected. Now this would have been a good entry on the sells to enter here. You could have put a nice short stop loss. Typically when trading trend lines, I don't really like to have big stop losses. Look at that. A nice 15 pip stop loss, 20 pip stop loss would do. If you guys come over here, same thing over here, right? A nice 15 pip stop loss will do. And anywhere else you want to put it, right? 15 pip stop loss, and you won't see that stop loss hit. Now, of course, it is possible that it could hit, but there's more probabilities that your stop loss won't hit if your trend line is valid and you're on the right side of the trend. Remember, the trend is your friend, guys. Let me go here. What up, Lacey? How are you, brother? How's your morning treating you so far? All right, so we also have here, let's take a look. What else should we see? Now, we also had this breakout over here near this minor level of support, right? We saw that price rejected this trend line, rejected the level of resistance. It also rejected that 200 SMA, and we also saw a range get created as well. What happens after the range was created? We saw a breakout out of that range to the downside. We have no bullish momentum whatsoever. We only have bearish momentum. Oh, I got the hiccups. All right, last time we traded near this level was June 23rd. We rejected that 1890 level. August 23rd, we saw 1885, and we're currently seeing right now 1891. So guys, I always emphasize this, moments like this when you see gold. We're also seeing price trading in between our SMA, so we could possibly see some type of consolidation, or we could possibly see rejection and trade back into the trend line to possibly break out or reject and continue the trend. Now, one thing I am noticing, guys, we are losing bearish momentum, right, overall on the higher time frames. What do I mean by that? Look at every single time we reject the trend line, right? We have this impulsive sell-off, and we're starting to sort of sell off less and less, right? We sold off over here on May. We then came over here, consolidated. We kept selling off again. This has probably been the biggest sell-off that we've seen on gold in the past 6 months. We came back, retested this level. We then saw sell-off again after we saw rejection, right? First sell-off was about 1,600 pips. Was it 1,600? Why isn't it moving? 1,600 pips, and then the second sell-off was about 1,000 pips. And then the third sell-off, as you can see, it starts selling off less and less. We see a 500 pip sell-off, and then now at the moment we're seeing another 500 pip sell-off, right? So as you can see, we're losing that bullish momentum. We're losing that bullish volume. Now, it is still possible that price is squeezing in at the moment with this descending wedge that we've got going on, right? Which is a triangle pattern for those that like trend lines and patterns, right? Now we could see price start to squeeze to the downside, and then eventually we could see a breakout of either direction, right? But for now, we're just losing that bearish momentum. Where we keep continuing with that trend to the downside. So we're low key at a golden entry point on gold as well. I gold at this level for me is golden entry for the buys. You know, we can, you know, if we were to execute buys right now, we can get in. And if you were to want, there's possible ways of trading this, right? You can swing this. You could put your stop loss right underneath like that level of support, 50 pip stop loss, right? And you can sort of trade that trend line, which would be about 2,000 pips. 2,000 pips. So the risk to reward is there, guys. You know, it's there. It's not like it's not there. So let's go back over here. Let me see. So far so good. Good to hear, brother. Good to hear. All right, so let's go over here. Let me see something real quick. I want to see exactly how far we are from this level of support. $60 pips. Okay. Now let's go take a look at the 4-hour time frame. I really like my levels. Now let's see, 40 minutes left to this 4-hour candle closure. Will we trade back into this range over here? It is about a almost 100 pip range. It's exactly an 80 pip range. So as long as we don't get any candle closures underneath there, we should be good. But I am anticipating gold to sell off a little bit more. If we can catch gold buys over here at the 1885 level or 1887 level, it'd be dope because we can have nice 30 pip stop loss and possibly trade it and capitalize off of a couple hundred pips, you know. So it could be we could see nice high time frame trades today. All right. We do have our 8 SMA over our 200 SMA, so that is not much of a good sign. Let's close this real quick. Don't really want to look at the SMAs right now. Now I know that the SMAs are parallel one another, so by me knowing that already, I don't have to keep them visible. Remember, I like simplicity on my charts. I don't like seeing too many things on my charts. So let's go over here. Let's take a look. Gold just keeps melting, man. Now, I wonder what was it that caused gold to just Monday we did have news, which was consumer confidence, right? I think that's what it's called. Let me see. No, it was yesterday, consumer confidence. Now, what was this that made this drop move? A 250 pip move. Now let's take a look at another thing, at the daily. 18 This 1885 level is pretty strong, right? We saw breakout, clean breakout out of this level back in January. February we see breakout along with rejection. We have some type of reactions near this level as well. We break out and we come back, retest and reject. We reject over here and we see some reaction over here, rejection as well. And now we're sort of trading near that level again. Now the question is, will we reject or will we break out? Right? We're seeing clean bearish volume, right? Clean bearish momentum to the downside. So there is a good possibility that we could test this next level over here, which would be that 1865 level. If we do break out of this level, that would be our next level of support off the higher time frame. Now let's take a look at the 4-hour again. We also are trading near a level of demand off of this level, off of 1885. If we could see it better here off the daily time frame. Right around here. Now, will we tap that level of demand or will we reject that level of demand? We'll just have to wait a couple hours, see how this plays out, so we can get some answers. Let's go over here. $1890.6. 4-hour time frame, we have, let's see what we've got here. We just got continuation to the downside. I'm trying to see if there's any other trend lines. Remember, guys, I'm a big trend line trader. I love my trend lines. There's not just one trend line on every single time frame. There's various trend lines, right? You just gotta look for them. You gotta see if they're valid. You gotta see why they're not valid. You can see trend lines off the 5-minute time frame, 10-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, 1-hour time frame, 2-hour, 4-hour, daily, monthly, weekly, and so forth, right? So I always like to look for trend lines, because if I can spot a trend line, then maybe I could spot a trend within that time frame. And you know, the trend, always remember, guys, the trend is your friend. So finding those trends, I can make the right decisions, right? I can also maybe have a nice stop loss, a valid stop loss. Maybe I can have a valid take profit, or maybe I can, it's a signal for me to wait, right? So I love my trend lines, guys. I always stay looking for them. What up, Captain Kai? How are you, sir? Hope all is well on your end, sir. El Kai. Alright, let's go take a look at the 2-hour time frame. Now, there's not a lot of volume. We are selling off with clean direction, but the volume isn't yet all there. We keep losing that volume, as stated, right? Look at this. Look at the size of these candles. We have one bearish engulfing candle. We have another few over here, but we're losing volume. These candles are about 30 pips. Not bad. Let's see something else. I mean, that's like the average on gold. 30 pips, 30 less than 30 pips, 30 pips, less than 30 pips. Yeah, it's about 30 pip average every candle. So we are losing that volume. Look, now let's go look somewhere where there's good volume, right? Like over here, we can see good volume, right? Look at the size of these candles. But we're not seeing those candles anymore. Now, soon, I want to see this. Once this 4-hour candle closure closes, I want to see how gold will react with the next candle. The next candle will tell us, um, it will give us good answers, right? Good confirmations. Now we had some range form over here. We broke out of that range as well. So I want to see either a range get created around this area, or I want to see a reversal in this area to tap this trend line, right? Sort of something like this, right? But we are getting more bearish momentum than when we were here. So over here there was a lot of choppiness and indecision, right? Look at the bullish candles. Look at all these wicks that were created, right? And rejections. But over here we're not seeing that. So the question is, how much longer is gold going to melt? We just gotta be patient and wait. In the meantime, trade according to your plan, right? Trade according to your capital. How much? Don't over leverage, guys, because we can take buys and catch that reversal, but we can also continue this trend, this downside, this sell-off, and we could get clapped, right? Our stop losses could get hit. So let's be patient and be careful with our positions. All right, now let's go take a look over here at the 1 hour time frame. Still no clean indications yet for the buys. They're a bit risky for me right now. I still want to see candle closures, specifically that 4 hour candle closures. We're just seeing that sell off. 30-minute, 15-minute, same thing. Now I already have my let me put this on focus mode. All right, let's take. All right, sorry guys. Let's see something real quick over here. Okay, guys. Now, another thing, let's take a look at the US dollar. That's what I also wanted to take a look at. See how the US dollar is performing. This is it. Are you guys in any trades at the moment? Are you guys waiting for trades? Are you guys in any trades? Did you guys win a trade? Another thing, let's take a look at the US dollar. All right, so we also have here this DXY. What is this? Just delete this range. We're trading on top of that level of resistance that we had marked yesterday. We rejected this 106,500. Now I believe that 106,500 is a strong level on with the DXY. Let's go over here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we'll be able to see where we were the last time. The last time we traded near this level. What up, bro? Good morning, sir. Come over here to the left. Always remember, guys, if you're if you're not sure, right, where your levels are, always take a look to the left. At the left, you'll be able to see better. It'll be able to give you answers. Where'd my chart go? Why isn't it going to the left? There we go. I wouldn't say it's really that much of a valid level of resistance yet, but let's keep that level. Let's keep that mark there, 106,500. I want to see how it trades near that level. So we've been seeing the same thing that we've been seeing for the past days, for the past weeks, right? And what is that? We've been seeing that bullish uptrend, right? We've been seeing bullish momentum. Now, on the weekly, the past couple weeks, we've been bullish. We haven't seen any bearish activity. We haven't seen price close with any bearish candles for any weeks in the past weeks since July. Now, if we go to the daily, we're seeing the same trend line confluencing with the daily time frame, right? We have that uptrend movement. We've just been bullish for the past, since July, for the past months, weeks, right? And for the past days, we've just been bullish as well. Now the question is, how much higher can we go, right? That's the question that we all have as investors regarding the US dollar. We're living in times where investors are greedy. And what do I mean by that? Investors, we're already trading near highs, right? But how much higher can the dollar go? Yet we keep buying, we keep investing in the US dollar, and the US dollar just keeps going up and up, right? Now, obviously, as someone who trades gold, I want to see gold start to take over, but we might not see that anytime soon, right? Remember, our highs are right around 2075. Those are all-time highs. So we haven't traded near those levels since May that we rejected those all-time highs. Now let's go back to DXY. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now on the DXY, we bounced off this trend line, right? On Wednesday, why is it 9 a.m.? Oh, okay. Wednesday, September 20th, we rejected off that trend line, and we've just been trending to the upside as well. Now, we could possibly start to see rejection of these levels of resistance, right? And we could see this 4-hour candle flip. We're going to see a 4-hour candle closure in the next 2 hours and 30 minutes for the DXY. And I want to see DXY trade back into this trend line, right? So I want to see breakout, possibly reject again to continue this to test this trend line again that's coming from the daily and the weekly. Now, if we can possibly do that, that's what I want to see, of course, right? But there's a lot of things that could happen. We're going to leave this trend line there for now and see what price decides to do. La pancha está mejor, está caminando con las 4. Let's go check out NASDAQ now, guys. NAS 100. NASDAQ, we are seeing sell-off as well, guys. We saw clean breakout. When was this? September 20th. We saw clean breakout out of this daily trend line. So that was pretty nice to see. That is why I love my trend lines, guys, because when they break out, you see nice impulsive movements to either side that you're trading or that it's breaking out of. Now we formed a range here off of the daily time frame, and we sort of broke out of that range, and we've been trading underneath that range, which is a good sign for possible continuation to the downside, right? But what do I want to see? I don't just want to see this, right? What are some things that I'm looking for? I'm looking for the next candles to continue to reject this level of resistance and trade underneath this range, right? Then when we start to break out of previous lows, we could execute those breakouts, right? Because the same range that we've created here, we want to see it get created over here. Not there, guys. Give me one moment. Right here, right? We want to see a range get created here, and then we want to execute off of the break of these lows. Now, when we execute here, we can have a nice, we can put a nice 25-point stop, 50-point stop loss, which is about 460 pips or lower, and then you could have a nice 200 pips, 200 point, which is 2,000 pip take profit. So the risk reward is there. It's a 4-to-1 trade. It's off the higher time frames, but we just got to be patient for those high risk reward trades. Now, in the meantime, let's go take a look at the 4-hour time frame and see how price is trading. We had analyzed off of the daily, right? We're trading underneath that range, which is good. We want to continue to trade underneath that range. Now, another thing that I'm looking for is I want to see us start just the more we reject over here, we can get better answers on where our stop losses could be. We could also sell over here at the top of this range, right? If you don't want to sell, if you don't want to wait, another entry point could be at the top when you're selling, right? Just like you don't want to sell at the bottom unless you're getting clean indications and breakouts, or we're seeing ranges get created at the bottom of the ranges. Now, let me see something. Sorry guys, give me one moment. Something is glitching up here. Alright. So here, for instance, if we see a rejection, right, we could possibly execute something like this, and over here we could have a smaller stop loss. We could have a 200 pip stop loss, right? Let's say we execute right around here, a nice 250 pip stop loss, which is right above our level of resistance. Obviously, if price decides to go back into this range, there's a higher probability that the price will want to continue to the upside. And then we could trade all the way to the bottom of the range, which would be a nice 1-to-6 risk reward trade. We'd be risking 250 pips to possibly catch 1,500 pips. So those are those 4-hour time frame trades that we could possibly execute. But 20 minutes left for this candle closure. Let's see how it trades. We want to see price close bearish and come back and open up with a new candle, new bullish candle, creating that top wick, and then off the flip is when we can execute, right? This is just a trade idea. It's more like a buy stop. So for those that are curious on how to use buy stops, that's how I would use my buy stop, right? I'll put a buy stop order right around here, right, to see if price is going to reach that level. I'll put my 250 pip stop loss, and my take profit would be at the previous lows, right, off the 4-hour time frame. So 1-to-5 trade over here. We're gonna be patient, see how price decides to trade near this level, and see how it goes. Now, let's see. 20 minutes left to the candle closure. Just go to the 2-hour time frame. Let's leave this range there. We have clean range over here. We don't have to mark it, but I like marking it just to have a visual representation, and so that I know what I'm looking at and don't forget. Sometimes I may want to trade the range. Right now, I want to wait for those rejections, right? This current candle is starting to flip, so we could see it's battling itself, right? We're seeing indecision at the moment. Now let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Now look at this. We have no volume here whatsoever, so we could start to see price start to pick up volume, right? We are in New York session. New York stock market is currently closed, so we could see volume start to kick in as we get closer to the New York stock market open. Let's go back and take a look at gold. So we're just seeing rejection for the moment. So what's up, guys? Talk to me. Talk to me. You guys in any trades at the moment? Comment if you're in any trades at the moment, or if you're waiting for any trades. We're just a trader waiting for candle closures. How's the trading week been for you guys? Has it been a look first then leap? Has it been a profitable trading week for you guys, or has it been a loss, a negative trading week? Got a whole world in my hand. Waiting, bro. Waiting. Patience pays, brother. Patience pays. Lacey, so how's it going, bro? Did you get another 50K account? Are you trading again? Guys, what a beautiful day it is outside, man. I truly feel blessed to see another day, another beautiful day. Dude, I can't believe gold is near this level. I do, bro. And come to find out, I didn't breach my old account. Still had room, so now two accounts. Hey, brother, that's dope, bro. That's dope. Um, fuck. Has that ever happened to me? I don't think that's ever happened to me, but I've heard that happen to other people before. Hey, brother, but look, that's actually a good thing that you just told me that. You should definitely challenge yourself, my friend. And what I mean by that, try to challenge yourself and see if you can, you know, get that account from the little breathing room that you have to a bigger breathing room. You know, maybe let's say you can only risk, let's say you only have, I don't know, 500 bucks left before you breach the account. Treat those 500 bucks as if you deposited the 500 bucks and only trade based off of a 500 account capital, right? So take zero, you're gonna be taking 0.01, 0.10s, but try to get those 500 bucks breathing room to 1,000 bucks breathing room. Then from 1,000 to $2,000 breathing room, right? Try to grow that and try to come back from that, bro. That if you can come back from that, bro, your confidence and your psychology will tremendously improve, and you will improve your trading, guaranteed, like guaranteed, no doubt. And I know that because it's happened to me. I remember one account in specific that I had 1% or I had 0.5% left before it was breached. And what did I do? I came back from that 0.5%, you know, and I ended up actually bringing my account to break even. So, it's possible. It's, you know, don't give up on that one account. That one account could be the one that pays you, or that one account could be the one that teaches you something. So, definitely try it out, brother. I encourage you to challenge yourself to bringing that account back up. I've got the whole world in my hands. Where is stop loss? What do you mean, brother? Stop loss on what? I'm not in any trades at the moment. Remember that. I'm waiting 9 minutes for the 4 hour candle closure. So I'm not in any trades at the moment. See, claro, hell no, I take it too. Haha. Let's meet later today to plan out the rest of the month and next, for real, for real. I got you, brother. Hey, Lacey, shoot me a DM so that as soon as I finish, I can we can get chatting, and also because I might go to the gym right after the live stream. I like to go straight to the gym, and then so we can get started like around 12, like noon, around noon would be great. But yeah, shoot me a DM because I shot you a DM. I don't know if you replied to it yet or not. What up, Manny? How are you, sir? Are you in any trades at the moment? We're waiting. We're currently waiting 7 minutes. 7 minutes left for the 4-hour candle closure to hop on a trade. Guys, you know what I like about the buys? I like the buys because there's always a higher risk to reward than the sells and anything, right? Like for example, if we sell gold right now, our risk to reward is limited. It's not infinite. And what do I mean by that? We can sell right now, and the most we'll see is until price reaches zero. That's the most we can capitalize. But price of gold will never go negative. Well, I don't want to say never because oil. I remember oil was negative once. So, but versus in gold, gold is infinite, right? Gold can possibly go up to 100,000 if it decided to, or not if it decided to. If you know if it could, it'll go. It could possibly go to 100,000. We have companies on the stock market that are priced at 100,000. You know, I think Berkshire Hathaway is one of the most expensive stocks on earth. Now, Bitcoin ended up skyrocketing to like fucking 70,000 almost. So, you know, and there's huge space, there's huge risk to reward to the upside versus on the sells, you're limited to zero, right? So, but here in this case in specific, buying, I really want to buy, but I want to buy at a lower level. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I had a 50 pip stop loss on a trade. Now, obviously, you gotta risk. You have to risk, you know, accordingly. Like if I have a 100K account and I want to take the buys here and have a 50 pip stop loss, okay, I'm gonna make sure that I'm getting in maybe with one lot, so that if I do lose 50 pips, right, I only end up losing $500, which is about 0.5%, right? I'm not gonna go and risk um, 10 lots because I'll blow my account instantly. By the time it reaches probably 30 pips of stop loss or 40 pip stop loss. 50 pip stop loss, I know it'll definitely hit the daily drawdown. So, you know, maybe 2.5 lots, but 5 lots max. Because with 5 lots, I think 20 pips stop loss and you're already 30 pips stop loss and you're already down like 2% almost. So, but you know, these are those perfect reversal trades where you can possibly capitalize off of this, right? There's this whole at least 300 pips. But the entry was at the bottom of this wick. For now, we just gotta wait. Is you with Nas buys? Oh. Nice, sir. This is just a trade idea that I had. But this trade idea is based off of the 4-hour candle closure, and it was based off. I first had to see a rejection. Well, first I wanted to see how the 4-hour candle closed. Right now, it's not closing in our favor for the sells, and I also wanted to see it keep trading underneath this range for this trade idea to be valid. But so far, the trade idea is not valid yet. That's why it's just a trade idea. But I mean, hey, I'm willing to sell up here just so you know, just to give you some good mojo. But I definitely think you'll hit. What's your take profit, sir? I think you'll hit your TPs. Are your take profits up here at the top of this range? I think I'd put. I think I would put if I were in the buys. I'd put break evens right there, near 14,743. What is it? For yeah, 17. Oh, it's not 43. But I think your buys are gonna play out, sir. Let's see, guys. 1 minute left. 2 minutes left for the 4-hour candle closure. Now, let me see something else. If we do break out of this level of support, we could see good the buys continue to play out, and we could possibly trade this range. Let's see what type of candles we get on the next 4-hour candle open. Let's go back to gold. Gold is at 1892. One minute left. Thirty seconds. Yeah, 740 around there. Then look for sells. Take out the sell side liquidity. Gold setting up good. Facts. I really like gold buys, man. Just cause I wanna catch that reversal, but I'm not gonna let what I want interfere with what could possibly happen, which is something that traders often suffer from, and that's called having a bias, right? So we're gonna wait. Let's see what candle we get. Bearish candle. We just flipped. Nah, I wasn't expecting to create that type of candle. I want to see us now. We could possibly wick fill. If we wick fill this, I would, it'd be nice because first of all, we'd be catching the buys at a lower level, right, near that level that I wanted to catch it, and then it gives us that extra 10 pip breathing room. Let's see how Nasdaq opened up. Nasdaq opened up with a bearish candle, possibly create that bottom wick, and then we want to see it flip if you're in the buys, right? But let's see. I just don't like that stop loss. It's too big for me. 300 pips stop loss. It's too tight. Trade idea not in yet, guys. I'm not in this trade yet. Let me see something over here. Let's go back to gold. See how the dollar is performing. That dollar, I want to see it break out of that trend line and test this trend line over here, but I don't think we'll be seeing that anytime soon. All right, gold's playing out pretty nice. I think I'm gonna do the stop loss would be tight stop loss, 25 pip stop loss. If I can catch these buys at a lower level, it'd be even better. Now, I am expecting a possible wick fill off of this previous candle. So let's see. I would want to see price first create a better, bottom wick. So let's see. Let's be patient, guys. Nasdaq. See how Nasdaq is playing out so far. Still there. We do have New York stock market opening up in 25 minutes, guys. $25 minutes. Tell you what, the lower price goes, the smaller my stop loss will be on gold, right? So I kind of want to see price continue to drop a little, create a better bottom wick, and then we can execute off the flip of the candle, and then keeping our stops underneath the lows of the previous candle. Or if the current candle is great, if the current candle bottom wick is greater than the previous candle bottom wick, then we could have our stop loss underneath the current candle lows. But patience for now, patience. Nasdaq isn't really moving much. We could start to see volume kick in for towards New York open, right? So we're just gonna be patient for now, guys. In the meantime, I'm gonna refill my water. Oh, I still got some water left. Now, gold on the quick scalp, on the very quick scalp. The sells could play off just for that. Like I said, for that wick fill, but that's about 15 pips. So a little scalp. For any scalpers out there, that could be playing out. But I'm not a quick scalper type of trader, so hopefully those sells keep playing out on gold so that we can catch a better entry. Let's go to a 15-minute time frame, see what it's looking like. All right, let's go back on Nasdaq. One of these will play out soon. I feel like we missed out on the little. What is it? We've seen a nice little 270 pip move on Nasdaq to the downside. Let's just be patient for now. Shout out, I wish I would have traded gold since the beginning of my trading days. I started with GU. GU was like textbook trading, so GU was nice, taught me a lot. But there's nothing like gold. Well, I'm sure there is for other people, but I just love gold. Love gold too much to not trade it. Oh, gold is at 1890. Okay, okay. All right, as predicted, we're wick filling. Come on, give me a lower entry. If it flips, I might just execute, guys. If we flip, I'll just keep my stops underneath those lows. I thought we were gonna flip, man. This is why, guys, you gotta wait for when you be disciplined in the sense as like when you wanna wait. Like don't just impulsively get in a trade just because you see price is starting to look like it's going to flip. Wait for that confirmation. Wait for the flip. If the flip does not happen, don't get in. If the flip happens and you get in and you get clapped, it's okay, right? But at least you stuck to your plan. You stuck to your objectives with your trade, right? I could have gone in impulsively because I'm here thinking that it's gonna flip, but in reality, it's not flipping. The truth is, it's not flipping. We're still bearish. So until I don't see that candle turn green, I'm not gonna execute. And it's just discipline, guys. I much rather lose this trade. Obviously, I hope, and I wish, and manifesting. I'm not gonna lose this trade, but if I were to lose this trade, I want to lose it following my plan, right? I want to lose it following my instructions and being disciplined. I don't want to lose it being unorganized and undisciplined and going against my plan. The plan with this trade is wait for this candle to flip, right? Then we can execute, keeping our stops underneath the lows, and then we can go for that breakout or that minor level of resistance and breakout of trend line to then take it to the next target area. But for now, we're just going to wait. We have in 3 minutes 15-minute candle closing. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. How is NASDAQ trading at the moment? NASDAQ is starting to flip. Okay, same thing here. It's just a trade idea. Trade ideas are awesome to me because I might want to get in, but instead of getting in, let me just put it as a trade idea. Why? If the trade plays out like the idea, great. It gives me that confidence. It gives me that confirmation that my analysis was correct, right? So that next trade idea that I look at, it'll give me that confidence to actually want to execute it. Now, if I lose, it's okay. It was only an idea. I don't lose anything, but and as a matter of fact, I actually win from it because I end up realizing that my idea was a win, not a lot. My idea was a loss. So by me understanding why it was a loss and understanding that it was a loss and that I saved money and I did not partake in this loss, that to me is a win. That idea is a win, right? Obviously, don't just take trade ideas. You obviously want to take some trade ideas and turn them into trades. But if we don't have those confirmations and if we don't have those confluences, then we're not going to execute. We're going to be patient. For right now, gold's still there. And here's another thing with gold. With gold, we could sell, right? Hey, you probably, some of you could be wondering, maybe not, but to those wondering, why not sell? Well, it's real simple. We were talking about risk to reward right earlier, right? I could sell here, but the problem with selling is where would my next target area be, right? Let's say we execute off the breakout of the previous lows. I'll keep my stop loss right above the current candle high, which is about a 25 pip stop loss, right? But my next target area would be this 1885 level. Now it's a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward trade. I'd be risking 25 pips to capitalize off of 40. Now, the problem that I see here is this. This 1885 is a high time frame level of support, right? We're also nearing, that is also near, this whole area right here is like an area of demand. Now, we could possibly reject that area, right? We could hit our TPs, but we'll reject our area. So we're limited to the rewards that we can gain, right? Our risk is much higher. It has higher probabilities of hitting our risk than our rewards. Now, looking at the buy side, right? The probabilities of hitting our stop loss, our risk is less greater than what it is off the reward side, right? So the reward, and we have a 70, our next target area could be a 75 pip move having a 30 pip stop loss. So our risk to reward is much greater to the upside, right? So I'm not really looking for the sells. I honestly think I would rather miss out on the sells. I would rather let the sells play out without me, and I would rather just not trade gold if it's just going to sell off, right? Now, let's take a look at NASDAQ. And gold actually is about to flip. I just noticed that. NASDAQ is still doing the same thing. NASDAQ, we could see volume kick in as we get closer to New York session, New York stock market open, which is in about 15 minutes. So let's just see how that goes. What up, Junior? How's it going, sir? If NAS can push up to 15,800, that would be an awesome sell to new lows. Come GDP tomorrow. 15,800. Let's take a look at that. Oh yeah, that'd be like a daily time frame move, possibly even a weekly time frame move. 15,800. That's all the way up here. Yeah. Now also it is a good area, but those are near all-time highs for NASDAQ. Honestly, with NASDAQ on the higher time frames, I'm bearish off the higher time frames. I do believe that we will be selling off on the markets, and that the US dollar we will see sell off of the US dollar as well. And why? What do I mean by that, right? Why do I say that? Well, if we take a look, right, for the past couple months, for the past year, for this whole 2023 year, we've only been bullish, right? But then again, it goes back to what I had said earlier. We are living in a stage of greed, where investors know that price has been going up, right, in the market. With at least NASDAQ, we've been going up, but we failed to break previous highs, right? That's one. Two, like everything that goes up, it must come down, and everything that goes down must go up, right? The question is, how much higher are the markets going to continue to go, right? We saw that some type of retracement after we had that uptrending movement, but we've only been going up. So since we've opened, we've only been going up. So at what level do we retest? You know, we saw over here, look at this, the retest that we had back in 2021. You know, so are we just going to see this retest over here? Is this the retest for 2023? You know, in 2021, retest was mainly because of COVID. It wasn't really because the markets had sell off due to economic um, indicators, or it wasn't because of inflation. It was simply because COVID. COVID came, it shut down the markets, it shut down jobs, it created a pandemic. We were on lockdown, people weren't working. So what happens when people aren't working? People aren't spending. If people aren't spending, companies aren't hiring. And if companies aren't hiring, companies aren't also, ordering they're not investing, their stock prices aren't going up, they're only going down. So that is what happened here in 2021. Now, what happens? We are in a recession, right? Some people may not know, some people may, be clueless to that, but we are in a recession. So the question is, how much longer are we going to continue to uptrend? Now we're starting to see monthly breakouts out of this trend line to the downside. We're starting to see sell-off play out, right? We respected previous highs. We couldn't reach those highs. We couldn't even break those highs. So 15,800 is a good level of monthly resistance and that'd be a great golden level, a golden entry to the downside. But let's see, time will tell. We're also trading here. If we go to the weekly time frame, let me get rid of this drawing over here. Also, if we pay attention to the weekly time frame, was it off the weekly that I saw that? I think it was off the monthly. Yeah, it was off the monthly. We're trading near this this high time frame level of support that we're about to reach over here. Now we broke out of this level of support over here, so the next level would be that 14,250 area. Now, of course, guys, with every breakout, not every breakout has a retest, but as long as we see Nasdaq start to consolidate underneath that breakout, or where it's currently at, it is a good indication for sell-off, right? Now we also have elections around the corner, guys, and depending on the president that we'll be electing and what type of impact he has with the markets, we could see a chain reaction continue to happen, right? But we won't know yet until we get closer to elections. Let's go take a look at the 4-hour time frame and see how Nasdaq is trading. Not a lot of volume. Take a look at gold. We're trading near 1890 still. Patience is rewarding us so far, guys. That's what it's all about. So, hey, I'm feeling good, man. 9 minutes left for the New York stock market open. Guys, excuse me for 1 minute. I'm gonna get a refill on my water. Why?
Like so cold.
Yeah.
Nunca que horas?
See? Yo, guys, I don't know, but I like cold, man. Over here, always be leaving my room like in or the house like in the 60s. I like being frozen, you know. Um, let's see over here. Oof, just melt, man. Just drop. This is my last resort. 25 pips. Alright, that'd be like low. Well, let's see, do we have any candle closures happening soon? 4 minutes. Let's see how New York stock market opens up. Um, let's just wait 4 minutes. I'm gonna wait 4 minutes. Let's go take a look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq is just there. Gold trading at 1889. All right. I want to see if it can actually trade towards if it can actually sell off towards 1885. That would be insane, and that would also be like that golden entry for me. Still have a nice risk to reward, 1.7 risk to reward, with a 20, what is it, 25 pip stop loss and 40 pip take profit. Okay. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna get in soon. Alright guys, I'm in 1889.4 is my entry, guys. I'm currently in. Let me see. Let me send the signal. Um, 4, 5. Stop loss is 25 pips, so stop loss is 1886.5. 18. TP1 will be 1893. I'm currently in, guys. Currently in. And let's customize this to our exact entry. 1889.4, 1893, and stop loss. Let me see something. Stop loss. Is that 25 pips? No. All right, 24 pip stop loss. I don't think it matters too much on that one pip. TP2. Let me see. All right, let's see how we do, guys. Stop loss is at 1887. $1887.0. Put my stop losses in place. Yowzers. Don't wake me up, I'm dreaming. All right, boys. Let's see how we do. Hopefully, we can reject that level. 1888. All right, rejection. Let's see what Nasdaq is doing. Hopefully the buys play out for my boy who was in it. But it's just there with no volume. All right. New York stock market just opened up. So let's see if we can get that New York volume to our favor. Is you ready? I'm ready to burn. Hold on, boys. I'm checking something real quick. let's see how we trade, guys. Let's see how this trade goes. I think this trade has good potential to hit our take profits. So let's see. Let's see. Anybody else in this trade? I feel like I traded on a day where there's no volume. Don't wake me up, I'm dreaming. Dun, 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 dun. Lacey, the boy, in it with me, fire. We should be good, brother. We should be good. On 100K, and for those wondering how much I'm risking on 100K, I only put 5 lots with my stop loss already set at 1887, so 25 pip stop loss. And then on 50K accounts, if you know, I don't put more than 2.5 lots for trades like this. Oh, what are you doing, gold? Wrong direction, my friend. Currently in drawdown 13 pips. Almost 15 pips. Damn it, it's respected that trend line pretty clean. That was a pretty clean trend line. $13 pips away from hitting stop loss. What will it do? Bro, ¿tú ya estás listo para el gym?
Yes, I am.
I wanna at least be in break even before I head out to the gym at 9. Let me see something. If I were to add another, ooh, whoa. Don't do this to me, sir. This is already set. 1887. Yes, it is set. Let me see if it kicked me out. Oh, well, stop loss just hit. Yep, it took me out of my position. Stop loss hit, guys. Stop loss hit. Wanna enter again though. Said it was a no trade day, so I could afford to trade this position again. Alright guys, I'm getting in again. I'm risking 1% again. So if I lose, I'll be down 2% for the day. Um, let's see, stop loss, 25 pips stop loss. We go to the daily time frame. Right underneath previous daily lows. And my TP will be 1890. TP1 and TP2 1893. What's my entry? Exact entry is 1886.75. Stop loss will be 1884. And TP1 it would be 1890. 1893. Alright, let me put my stop loss. What it is, 1884.5. 1884.5. See something. Okay, All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a live stream here. I need to head out to the gym. I gotta be there by 9. So I will be sending a breakdown on this trade later for the day, and I will be giving you guys updates throughout the day throughout the trade on this specific trade. Um, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to DM me via Instagram or Discord. I hope you guys have a great trading day, regardless of the results of your trades, win or losses. Let's have a great day, guys. And remember, guys, wait for candle closures, stick to your trading plan, and all will go well, guys. Have a great day, guys. Happy Wednesday. Peace out, guys. Good luck. Let me go over here and ready, bro. Let's go to the gym.